Oh, turns around into a right hand. David X just raining right hands in. Clean break though in the corner. Big boot to the midsection now from David X. Setting Jake Gold up for the ride. Sends him over into the corner. Runs in, boot to the midsection. Oh, bulldog. Smashes David X's head off the canvas. 2 count. Quick kick out though from David X. Jake Gold back up onto his feet. Big headlock here, setting him up off the ropes. Sends him for the ride down on top. Oh, here we go, up and over. Oh, walks into a super kick to the midsection. Several more kicks now from Jake Gold. Heads up in there, Carlos. Nobody home. I couldn't keep up with the action there. They're moving so fast. That is the X Division. Quick cover now from David X. 2 count. Jake Gold kicks out though, so the match will continue. Big right hand just plants Jake Gold into the mat. Picks Jake Gold up, puts him in a side headlock, wrenches him down onto one knee here now. Jake Gold fighting back up to his feet, sends him in for the ride. Comes off, oh, big shoulder block by David X, takes Jake Gold down. Here we go, the international spot yet again. Oh, comes running into him.
That was a disaffected move.
Jake Gold now, belly, a side-to-side suplex, I guess you'd call that, or backdrop maybe. Oh, just drives a knee right into the face of Jake Gold. My goodness, folks, that's just brutal. Not taking the knee pad off altogether, now drives a bare knee right now down into him. Jake Gold, you can see feeling the effects of those knee drops right there. Now a reverse chin lock applied to Jake Gold here. Jake Gold rolling through, gets a hold of the ropes now. Oh, Jake Gold throwing some elbows, trying to fight out of this here. Sets David up, David X in for the ride. Oh, clothesline. Takes David X off his feet, springs right back up. Oh, DDT there, very effective. Plants David X right into the head. Nonchalant, one-footed cover. David X grabs the ropes, quickly scoots to the outside. Jake Gold running in. Oh, kick to the midsection now. Oh, uses the ropes and just blatantly chokes Jake Gold. Crumples up into a ball in the middle of the ring there. My goodness. Carlos, the ref, right there to check on him, though. We now have a cover here. 2 count. Jake Gold able to kick out, however, so the match will continue here now. Picks him up, standing drop kick. Finds its mark into the chest of Jake Gold, sends him crashing down to the mat. David X now helping him back up to his feet. Setting him up, sends him, oh no, it's reversed, sends David X into the corner. Now Jake Gold comes flying in with a huge clothesline. Finds its mark, and I mean, it just takes David X right off his feet. Jake Gold setting up now, coming, oh.
I'm too talking.
Messing with me because I called Drew Falcon Jake Gold. Oh, big elbow drop. Finds its mark right in the chest of David X. We now have a kind of another nonchalant cover. 2 count though. David X kicks out. Another quick cover. 2 count again. He just keeps rolling back over. Jake Gold 0 for 3 there in those attempts. Both competitors now getting back up onto their feet. Speaking of feet, there's a couple of kicks now from David X. Since Jake Gold kind of reeling back off the ropes. David X goes in, shoots him in for the ride. Oh, flips him up and over. Jake Gold high impact. Oh, spinning leg drop finds its mark. We now have a cover here. 2 count. Jake Gold still able to kick out though. Impressive move there by David X. One half of the tag team champions. He's in the main event tonight versus a Pain Train. Give me more of a handicap match with Brian Ballistic not been able to be here tonight. And just sending shots right into the head and the face of Jake Gold. Now drives his knee right into his back. My goodness, folks, that hurts me, and I'm not even in the ring. David X now is kind of setting him up here in the middle of the ring. Oh, a huge backflip. Finds its mark here. Jake Gold coughing out here. 2 count. Very close. David X getting frustrated here. dished out quite a bit of punishment here in the last few minutes of the match, but can't seem to put the ex-champion away here.
You can't wrestle.
Jake Gold trying to use the ropes back up onto his feet. David X has climbed up to the top of the rope here, top ropes here. Comes flying off, all into a kick, finds its mark right in the midsection. Jake Gold has suffered so much punishment, though. Even the impact of that has took him down and slowed him down enough he couldn't take advantage of that. Getting back up onto his feet now, both competitors are. My goodness, that's hard to believe after that big move. Jake Gold just collapsing into the corner. I don't know if the ring ropes are here, if he'd still be on his feet or not, folks. Oh, David X comes charging in. Nobody home. Jake Gold may have been playing possum there. Kind of a cross body block type move. Oh, and it's an RKO. Walked right into it, David X did. We now have a cover. Oh, the foot up on the rope. 2 count. Great ring awareness there by David X. Knowing he could kick his foot up just a touch there and get a hold of the rope. So that breaks the count. Jake Gold, I'm sure, has to think that that's definitely was disappointing. He had to have thought he won the match there, I'm sure. Jake Gold back up on his feet. You can see he's still not able to take advantage too much of the situation. Both these competitors have been just beating the crap out of each other, basically. Oh, a huge kick to the head out of the midsection of David X.
This is for the Dodgers.
Puts him up, says this is for the Dodgers, he's saying. Oh, went to hit the go to sleep, ends up hitting him in the southern region. Oh, a huge kick now to the midsection, sends him rolling backwards, flipping into the corner. Oh, just runs his knee right into the chin of David X. My goodness,
that was a
folks.
shotgun kick Jake Gold hit a minute ago, Dawson.
Jake Gold coming in once again, now into the lower regions there once again. And David X surprisingly back up on his feet. Jake Gold, the gloves are coming off now. Jake Gold up onto the corner, onto the apron of the rope there. David X grabs a hold of him, brings him up and over. Jake Gold almost landed on his feet. Oh, throws an elbow now into the back of Jake Gold's head. Oh my goodness, I can't believe the X Division champion Jake Gold just kicked out of that. My goodness, folks. I'm sure David X is starting to have to wonder what he's got to do here to put Jake Gold away at this juncture. Jake Gold's probably wondering the same thing with David X. These two are giving it everything they got. Oh my goodness, just plants it in the ring. David X falls down onto his back as well. These competitors have just been pouring their hearts and soul into this match right here. I'm telling you that. Leaving nothing on the table, that's for sure.
3.
Carlos now begins the count.
4.
Rolling around a little bit. Nobody's up to their feet yet. David X back up onto his knees now, back up onto his feet, so that'll stop the count. Both competitors back up. Oh, he comes running in, grabs him by the throat. Oh, a huge choke slam now. My goodness, Jake Gold definitely starting to feel it here, I believe. Big move hit there by him, nonchalant one-footed cover. Oh, David X kicks out. Last possible second. My goodness, that was close to a 3 count. Jake Gold now starting to get a little wound up, apparently. Goes flying in with the feet. Setting him up here now. Oh, my goodness, just plants his head straight into the mat. Oh, my goodness, folks. Jake Gold now.
This is awesome.
Exposing the knee here. Oh, goes flying in, a knee to the back of the shoulder.
This is awesome.
Had the knee pad rolled down, so it was exposed his knee. Come running in. Oh, nobody's home. David X, big right hand. David X going up to the top here, apparently. Jake Gold definitely dazed and confused at this juncture. Oh, huge cross body block. Buries Jake Gold into the ring. And just a 2 count there.
Oh, well, now you ain't talking about that one. That one again.
Go, Jake! Get up, get up, get up, get up.
All right, unbelievably, Jake Gold managed to kick out of that high impact move there by David X. David X now cinching him in. Oh my goodness, this doesn't look good. Oh,
Come on, buddy.
once again, just planting Jake Gold. David X just beside himself here as to what to do next. Big right hand. Been a pretty good technical match here between these two. Oh, huge curb stomp. Just buries Jake Gold's head into the ring there now. Once again, David X going for the cover. Oh, and his foot is on the rope.
Hey, do your job, I'll do mine.
Carlos saying, do your job, I'll do mine. His foot was on the rope. That breaks the count. Jake Gold, I'm amazed he is on his feet, even if David Gold or David X is holding him up. Oh, Jerk and Rana. Sends David X crashing into the mat. Big moves there by Jake Gold. And now the tape coming off of Jake Gold as well.
Tom Brady.
Oh, just plants him into the ring. My goodness, we now have a cover here. And that's going to do it. Jake Gold, non-title match, but he wins the match. We have a streaker, also known as Matt Revelation. And the Thug pulls off the victory. He is the X Division champion. He is victorious tonight against David X. All right. I don't think we need to experiment with any of that. David X making his way out of the ring. I'll tell you what, he gave it his all. Can't hold his head down at that. That was a heck of a battle between those two right there. I'm telling you that much.
I get the authority to hold the camera.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know, they give it to me. It's crazy that people will trust with, technical.
Hey, this camera is really warm.
That's because I am smoking hot.
I know. I always call you handsome, then you look around like I don't know who I'm talking about.
That's because I'm smoking hot. Smoking hot and handsome are two different things. I'm also full of, I can't say that word, I'll just say I'm full of poop. All right.
Hey, that's a bad word. Dude, I've got some major boob sweat going on.
That's going to bring us to our third match of the evening then.
Ding, ding,
Coming to the
ding.
ring first. He weighs in at 420 kilograms. He hails from Denver, Colorado.
I don't get it.
Radical Rick.
I don't get it. What a heart attack. Oh my god. Oh my god! Hey, best friend! Hey, I want a high five! Hey, I like this song.
Hi, Oreo, the Juggalo, isn't it? Isn't it the Juggalo?
I didn't know Equinox was on the street. This is his music. Equinox has been injured. I didn't know he was even at the arena tonight. Music kid, here he is. He's got a boot on his foot, now making his way to the ring with the rest of the members of the unit.
I'm such a bad person. Hey, he's got some rockin' music though.
All right, let's see what this is about. Equinox has showed up here. I don't know if he's just here to show his support, I guess, for
So hot.
Radical Rick.
Oh, like my body. I know.
Hey, babes.
CHWA.
Yes.
Time no see.
Hey, I missed you. Hey, best friend.
Hello. Hello.
See here. I'm here to make sure my good friend here
Good friend.
doesn't get screwed by pretty boys.
Oh, he probably gonna get screwed. Hey, who's pretty boy?
I don't know.
None of them are pretty.
All right, here we go. Equinox.
No.
Sweaty stinkies.
Coming to the ring next, his competitor. He weighs in at 125 pounds. Young from
Chris
Santa Monica,
Exodus.
California. He is the 11-time CHW heavyweight champion and the best in the backyard. Chris Exodus.
I almost said me. I was gonna leave. Woo!
Hello, I got smacked in the face.
All righty. Drew Falcon now escorting Chris Exodus out to the ring here. This match came about earlier. I was getting ready to commentate and start to call out the first contestants for the first match, and Radical Rick came out to the ring as a member of the unit, decided to put his hands on me. My son Chris Exodus came in to help out, and now he's got his hands full. As you can see, all these members of the unit. Equinox on the premises here. He's the guest referee. Exodus shoving all the competitors around here. Equinox so far doing a good job at keeping the peace. We'll see if that stays that way throughout the match here. A couple members of the unit out here, as well as the special guest referee, a member of the unit.
Don't worry, it will be 50-50.
And here we go. Equinox saying it right there. That's going to be called right down the middle, 50-50.
He says,
Checking over Exodus, making sure he doesn't have any weapons.
ring the bell.
All right, he doesn't even check Radical Rick and says ring the bell. So here we go, Exodus and Radical Rick, one fall match here. Equinox, the special guest referee. Almost looks like a 4-on-1 handicap match to me standing here, but Exodus has had the card stacked against him before. Throws Radical Rick down, I mean. Exodus, or Equinox gets in between them now, doesn't let him come over and do anything to Radical Rick. Equinox now waits until Radical Rick is all the way up onto his feet and okay in the corner before he lets Exodus back towards him here. I would definitely say the cards are stacked against Exodus in this match. Going for test the strength. Oh, cheap shot there from Radical Rick. Sends Exodus in. Big splash, finds its mark. Quickly back across and forth one more time. Another big splash finds its mark. Oh, flying in, nobody home. Radical Rick bangs his mouth right off the turnbuckle there. Equinox once again stepping in between Exodus and Radical Rick. Letting Radical Rick get all the way back up to his feet before he lets Chris Exodus back at him yet again. Big right hand from Exodus staggers Radical Rick. Oh, another right hand finds its mark. Here's another one. Radical Rick is weary on his feet. Now Equinox trying to get in between them. Exodus sends him in for the right. Equinox comes over to check on Radical Rick now. Oh, Equinox turns around. Exodus just goes flying in and splashes both of them. Exodus apparently has had enough of the double standards with the roughing apparently. Nobody home on that last trip in though. Pays the price with that. Oh, throws him into the corner now off of Equinox. I don't know if that was done intentionally or on purpose by Radical Rick. Was effective though. Exodus is down. Weapons. Not under the ring. You need weapons. They're inside. Equinox now laid out. Matt Revelation now having a talk with Radical Rick. Exodus still down, holding on to his ankle there. Back up onto his feet, here comes Radical Rick. Oh, he's got a piece of board, but Exodus able to get out of the way just in time. Oh, shot with the board, finds its mark. Now I have a cover, but the ref is laid out.
Ref is knocked out. Come on, ref.
Equinox was unconscious there, was unable to make it count. Runs into a big boot now from Exodus right in the chest. Setting him up here now. Now what's he going to do? Sends him in for the ride. Oh, reverse elbow right into the chin.